Greetings, humans! Recently, I've had a flashback, and I remembered that How to Train Your Dragon exists, and that it's probably one of the best things known to mankind. I'm falling back into my dragon phase, so of course, I had to design characters based on How to Train Your Dragon. Since there were too many dragons to pick from, I decided to spin a wheel to choose which dragon I'd be turning into cuties. The first dragon that I got is the Zippleback. This dragon has two heads, but the best part about it is his firepower. Or more of explosion power, I guess. One of the heads create gas, and the other makes sparks to explode the gas. Like explosions. Yay! As for the second dragon, I got a smothering smoke breath. That's a mouthful. As the name suggests, this dragon creates smoke from its skin. Very cool. Right, let's get to creating. The smothered smoke breath. Oh my god, I can't say that. I'll just take the smoke dragon, okay? I can't. The smoke dragon is a very small dragon, so I decided that my character probably should be smaller too, since it wouldn't be that suiting to have a super tall character. And also, the shape of the body of the dragon is kind of round, and it looks like a little, almost a little ball. So I decided to try something new and make a character with a rounder body type. This is a great thing because I'm trying to practice different body types, so this really forced me out of my comfort zone, which I think is great. And in the end, I do think I did a pretty good job at doing something different. I really wanted to keep the shape of the tail. However, I didn't want to just straight up give the character the same tail. Instead, I gave him a long braid that has sharp ornaments in it. I can just see this character using his braid as like a weapon. I really wanted this character to have an overall like stealthy vibe, because the smoke dragon is really all about that. They use their smoke to either hide from their predators or make some like sneaky attacks on their victims. I also gave a stealthy assassin some smoke bombs because, of course, like, he needed something to create smoke easily. So smoke bombs. I tried to incorporate the sort of sharp, smoky flame shape that there's on the mouth of the dragon. So I did manage to add this onto the design, and especially on the chest, where I basically almost made the face of the dragon into the pattern of the shape, where you can see there's like almost the mouth and two eyes. For the colors, I mean, it was pretty simple. The keyword was smoky. Of course, I used a lot of grays and, well, smoky colors. To recreate the darker underbelly of the dragon, I gave him dark fangs, which I think is pretty cool. I did end up adding a pop of blue into the final drawing just to make it a little bit more interesting than only like grays and charcoal colors. So there you go, that's it for the smothered smoke breath. Damn, mouthful. Moving on to the Zippleback. As always, I keep the best for the end. I really like how this one turned out. The most iconic trait of this dragon is the double heads. So of course I did give this character a double head. This was a first for me. I never drew a double-headed character. It was not as hard as I expected it to be, and I really like trying new things, so it was great. I also wanted to make the heads different from one another. In the original dragon design, you can see that the two heads are basically the same. You can't really tell which one creates gas and which one creates the sparks. But in my version, I tried to make their design reflect their power. I made the head that creates sparks have sharper shapes, and I also gave them two spiky hair buns because it's so cute. And as for the other head that creates gas, I gave them rounder hair, you know, like flowy. I don't know, just was suiting. I had to give this character a punk leather vest. It suited their Peter's personality so well, they definitively be anti-establishment. I also made the border of the vest look like dragon wings because, I mean, why not? I noticed that the Zippleback dragon had a particular pattern on its wings and its body, so I incorporated this pattern to my design. I think it's a nice little detail. Now, for the colors, it wasn't that hard. I mean, I did try to use brighter colors than I usually do. I did keep the green and orange color scheme. It's such a unique color palette, and honestly, I'm kind of in love with it. I really like how these two guys turned out. I'm especially happy with the Zippleback design. I think they're great. And I'll probably turn more dragons into cuties. If there's other things you'd like me to turn into cuties, let me know in the comments. I'll be glad to execute. Don't forget to subscribe if you want more drawing and animation content. And that's about it. So have a nice day, week, month, and year, and may your destinies cross again.